I've been listening to a lot of music from Dagny over the last little while, and they're just all kind of catchy, really cool little pop tunes as well. And on the phone, somewhere, wherever she is at the moment, but out walking, Dagny, good afternoon to you. Welcome along into the show today.
Hey, thank you.
It's a pleasure. I'm very good. Firstly, tell me, where are you? Because you're out walking in for your little walk of 5K, is it?
That's right. No, we actually in Norway we can walk wherever now. So
excellent.
It's a beautiful sunny day in Oslo, so I'm kind of just out trying to enjoy the sun a little bit.
How are you firstly, and how is everybody there going through all this at the moment?
Yeah, well, we are kind of out of the lockdown and things are starting to go more and more back to normal, which is really nice. Obviously, the festivals and the kind of music scene is a little bit behind because it's, obviously all about gathering lots of people. So we won't be playing any festivals this year. But other than that, it's starting to feel really normal. And I think people are really enjoying that and appreciating the fact that, you can see your friends and be out and have a beer in the sun and all of these things that we couldn't do for so long. So, yeah.
It's good that slowly but surely things will get back to normal, which is great. But listen, you have been so busy. You've been knocking around the music scene since the last 3 odd years, or even longer, haven't you?
Yeah, I released my first single, Backbeat, in 2015, late 2015. So we've kind of been releasing music and touring since then. Yeah.
So tell me, you have a new album that's coming out in August, is that right? And you've kind of one half it kind of set ready, and the other half is ready to go for August, I think, is it?
Yeah, maybe early September, I think is the plan. But I haven't set a date just yet, but it's going to be in September, and that's going to be the side B of the album. So I just released side A on Friday, which was really, really exciting. So the full album will be out by September.
Excellent. Now, what can people expect? Those kind of nice uplifting pop tunes like the one I just played there a couple of minutes ago?
Yeah, I think you explained it really well. It's kind of uplifting pop tunes, like a lot of energy. It's kind of synth-based, but also got a few like band elements, and a lot of the stuff that I listen to is actually quite like indie music. So I'm a bit inspired by that, and but it's kind of uplifting, energetic pop music, I would say, is the best way to explain it. And even though side A is kind of the more upbeat, positive side, and the side B is a bit darker, you still will get kind of a little bit of that energy and that uplifting feel on second half as well.
Yeah, and look, I mean, we're in an industry, of course, as you well know from being in it the last while. It's a tough industry, but when you work at it and you get something and suddenly it gets the proper acclaim that it deserves, I mean, it's obviously a great feeling for you. But like, where you are at home at the moment, what's the reaction to you there, music wise?
I think Norway is quite. It's not like people come up to you on the street and go like, hey, I love your album. Not like that. They're quite polite, but I'm getting a lot of really, really nice messages, and I think from Norwegian people, but also from all over the world. And I think that's so nice that, I'm able to sit here in Norway, and especially now during the time of quarantine and lockdown and stuff, and release music that is connecting with people all over. And it's like we have this one thing together, which I think is really nice. And I've been thinking a lot about the fact that now, during these Corona times, I think people need music like more than ever, and something to comfort and something to, lift the spirit, and something to dance around in the living room too. So I actually think that it was a pretty nice time to be able to release music and comfort people a little bit with music.
Music is a huge help to people. It really is a huge help to everybody at the moment.
Yeah.
When you're not singing your own stuff and listening to your own music, you say you're into kind of, you have an influence from an indie scene. Who do you like listening to?
Well, I love, the Swedish band, it's back to, to the 90s, early 2000s, but there's a band called Cardigans.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah, I love Cardigans. And there's another Swedish woman, she does pop music. She's called Veronica Maggio.
Okay.
And Ryan Adams, obviously, I love. And there's a lot of different things. Obviously, I'm into like Robin as well. She's a bit more, I guess, in my kind of I do like a bit more synth bass, but I also think she's amazing. So there's a lot of I go to concerts as often as I can, and especially when there's like smaller gigs where you're able to be so close to the artist and kind of see their facial expressions as they sing, I love that.
And soak up the crowd. Now, I'd normally ask, as you say yourself, all the festivals are cancelled and a lot of stuff is postponed for the moment. So are you already looking ahead to 2021 for a lot of your gigs now next year?
Yeah, I'm hopeful because the way that things are now, it's kind of hard to say when we're going to go back to like full normal where we're able to go to shows and hang out in big crowds and stuff. But I'm very hopeful that spring 2021 will be that will be back on tour by then.
Well, I'm hoping at some stage you'll get to Ireland, and because we'd love to hear it and love to have you here.
I would love to come back to Ireland. I love playing there, so that's definitely on top of my list to come back to Ireland. So,
well, listen,
hopefully I'll see you at a show there, eh?
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, with Steph and Ken McGuire, we'll be up the front. Ken is there in the studio. We were just talking to him on the phone a second ago. But no, we would love you to come back again. But listen, look, the music is absolutely fantastic. It is perfect for, today, like we are at the moment, it is absolutely scorching with the heat. There's beautiful sunshine, and that is the one thing we can be thankful for at the minute. But listen, mind yourself, stay safe, and I know that, as you say, the lockdown is easing a little bit there at the moment. But the main thing is to stay safe and mind yourself. And please God, we will see you in the future, Dagny.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me on the show.
It's a pleasure, an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much. That's Dagny with us on the phone. Thanks a lot, Dagny. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.
There you go. But just on the phone to us, as you say, taking a little bit of a walk around Oslo at the moment about that new single and lots of new singles as well. She's got Strangers and Lovers, which is Nayside, but working on the first half of the album, and the second half of the album should be out, as she said, late August, early September. So we're really looking forward to that. And please God, when she's back in the country, we will have her hopefully in the studio. You never know. Ken, you're there for a second. Are you there? Have you got headphones? Yeah, don't give me the old what stuff. It sounds very nice to say that she's walking around Oslo, doesn't it?
Ah, it's very, 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 very cosmopolitan.
Very, very cosmopolitan indeed, yeah. But kind of good little catchy songs. And Katy Perry has been kind of catching up with Dagny for the last 3 years or so, with some using some of her songs as interpretations for her own music.
Yeah, I think she's got writing credits for some of Perry's stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh. You there?
He is.
Oh, sorry, I thought I clicked something, sorry. Yeah, she's got a few bits and pieces for that as well. So listen, this lady is on the up. She got a huge write-up a couple of weeks ago in some of the papers, and she's just one of those ones that's kind of, after all these years, now hitting her, what would they call it? The sweet spot, as they say.
That's it. Overnight success after 10 years of turmoil.
That's it, exactly. Listen, you've got entertainment news a little bit later on, and I've got some news. I don't know, I'll tell you off air firstly, because then what I do is if I tell you